Hello, Tarot Maniacs, Storm Watchers. How are you guys? How you doing? So I didn't do my members into general audience live tonight because I have a very special treat for you after this. I have been talking about a new podcast that is going to come online, and it is debuting tonight. It is called the Bull and Bollocks Podcast. I am going to drop a link right here, new podcast. And right after, oh, whoops, I didn't drop my link. There's my link. I dropped my link. So right after this, they are going to go live. And basically what this is going to be, it's an international virtual pub. You guys can go over there. You can hang out. You can bring a cocktail. You can cause a ruckus. You can throw around the couch cushions, whatever you're going to do. But we're going to read for a little bit here, and then I am going to bug on over there. I am behind the scenes there. I'm not going to be up close and personal, though I may jump in for a minute or two. You're going to recognize some of the names on there. Dave Murphy, everybody's favorite subscriber, is going to be one of the hosts. It's going to be great. My good friend Becky and my darling husband are going to be on there, as well as Samantha Mustard. So, guys, it is going to be great. It's going to be same chat that we have over here. Hopefully the same people, but basically it's really going to be just a super cool meetup for everybody. So, and we've got Erica Vandernest from Cape Town, South Africa. I love your name, and I love your part of the world. I really would like to get there. You guys are loading up the questions right off the bat. Wow, you are jamming on. So Haley, I got your question there. Isar, I've got yours. And I did see the Demon Dictator. How do you do, Demon Dictator? Good to see you in my chat. So we'll be talking more later, I think, Demon Dictator. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So, all right, let's get going, because the Bull and Bollocks is going to go live in just about an hour. Again, it's going to be their debut. I dropped a link in the chat. I am going to pin it up top. I also did a community post. It is a different channel, so if you're not subbed to them, go on over, give them a sub. Let's break it down. We are going to do pop culture questions. I will talk about Harry. I will talk about Andrew. I will talk about Brooklyn Beckham. I will talk about Blake Lively. Throw it at me. I will do as many questions as I can. I am going to do paid questions first. Personal questions are going to be paid questions. And I am going to bring it right up to Isar. Isar, it's great to see you back in the chat. Let me bring up my card view. And we're going to make this nice and easy for y'all to see. There you go. We'll keep them nice and tight today. Hope everybody is ready for the storm. If you are in North America, buckle up, buttercups. Our storm is 2,000 miles wide. It is literally touching every part of the United States from coast to coast, almost from coast to coast. So we are going to have some fun here. My hair is staticky today, but that just means that there's snow on the way. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you like snow. I like snow. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go with the snow. We got some feral cats outside of the house, and the neighbor and I are all prepared for those feral cats to jump in the heated house, jump in her garage. We've got a contingency plan for those cats. I am very tempted to take my cat, Trevor Cat MC, out for a little walk on a leash. 2-inch storm, 2-mile storm. What is that? Zeph, I don't know what that means. Oh, before I go any further, because I always forget them at the end, I want to applaud my fabulous mod, Zeph, standing at the front of the pack here. Nice little round of applause for those mods. They do a great job there in the background. They are tough as nails. Ah, Francois, my French connection, mama. Bonsoir, Francois. I hope you are bundled up and in front of the fire with a cup of tea or
Wine.
a nice hot toddy or a glass of wine or something like that. I myself have a 50 milligram THC, 50 milligram CBD cocktail that I am going to be dipping into a little bit later on. I think I might have to run out to the store and get another one. Who knows how long this storm is going to take. So let's giddy up, Buttercup. So Isar, your dog Pearl has had some dental work. She's been difficult when giving medication. Any advice? So is it pills? You're giving her pills? Let me see what we got to do here. Hey, Dragonfly Joe, good to see you. I know it is not even funny how cold it's going to be. This is an historic storm. Penny Jonas, I think we got both pennies in the chat. We got double pennies. Let me put my 2 cents in. That was funny. We're full of jokes here on the East Coast. So, all right.
You know
Pills.
I'm thinking the same joke.
Were you really? Oh, that's why we're married. Pills and liquid antibiotic. All right, let me see what we got here. Let's see. Best course of action for those pills. Yeah, she does not like them. Yeah, I think part of the issue is that there is some stomach discomfort. I am going to say I don't know if you're in the wake of the storm. But if you are, I would give the vet a call and see if there's any kind of foods that she cannot have. So there might be, 2 spoons and sprinkle the mix into her food. I'm thinking like a little mashed potatoes or something like that. You mix it in with something a little delicious, nice and buttery. But I think there's something about that medication that leaves a weird taste in her mouth when we try and pill her. So I would be careful with that. Also, the liquid, if you can, this is one of the old, this is not psychic trick. This is a dog training trick because I am a certified dog trainer as well. There's a little space in their teeth back here. Like whenever your dog, here's a fun dog trainer thing. If your dog ever gets something in their mouth that you don't want them to have, here, I've got a piece of paper. What you can do, usually when they're hanging on to something, there's a little space between their teeth. You can put your finger in there and you press down on their tongue, and not down like you're choking them. Just press down on the tongue, and your dog will go, and it'll spit out that item. Now, if you've got a really smart dog, they're going to and try and grab it again. But, you can put their liquid medication there too. You get the little syringe in there, you put it through that little section of their mouth, and you tip their head back, and you just go, and it drips down. So little trick that I know. But I definitely think that you need to do something a little warmy and delicious with the pill food. Now, crushing the pills is one option, but I think that's going to leave a lot of residue in her mouth. And I'm getting that she doesn't like that residue. So you may want to try and get it down with like some mashed potatoes or something like that. But talk to the vet, call your vet before the weekend gets too long in the tooth, no pun intended, and see if they can give you some advice on that. Let's see how this recovery is going to go. Remember that sleeping is healing. So if you can get puppy to nap in your lap, bundled up in some blankets, if you're in the cold, I think that's going to do the best bet. Not a lot of moving around at this point. Just go out to the bathroom. If Pearl is tiny enough, carry her outside, put her down, keep the leash on so she's got some sense of security about her, and then kind of scoop her up and bring her back in. The less she's like moving around, I think the better. I think she needs to sleep like for the rest of the weekend. Recovery, as long as she's napping and relaxing, I think she's going to do really well. But as always, with anything medical, if you get nervous, if things look a little shady, I want you to grab her and get in touch with your vet. Okay. So what about you? Let's read for you, Isar, before I go any further. What can I tell you? So I want you not to worry, because I think you're very worried that this isn't going to progress the way that it's supposed to. Don't wring your hands over this. The whatever the infection was that was in there, if it was a rotted tooth or whatever, it's all flushing out. It's all coming out. You have to remember, you know, when we get infections, our body is already working on that. It's already trying to get rid of it. So her body is working on it, but she needs the sleep. She needs to rest and sleep. I don't know if they gave her a sedative, but she needs to rest and kind of sleep to get the full healing benefit. Just bundle her up, snuggle up with her, and let her rest. So you get a rest day too. You get to sit around. So if you have to work, call in sick. I'm going to say that with all earnestness. So Isar, we're going to drop a little bit of magic into the chat. I'm going to put some hearts there, a little bit of healing magic for sweet little Pearl. Everybody drop some comments for Pearl in there. Let Pearl feel the love. Can you feel the love tonight? All right. So is word on the street that the lawsuit got thrown out? I have been busy trying to get this pub open tonight. Thank you, Solarian. Thank you, my dear. I know you don't like the cold. I'm sorry. Kathy, the world's loudest librarian, has an invitation to come over here and spend the storm with us with her 2 dogs. And she's like, I hate the snow. She hates the snow. I like the snow. Give me an excuse to stay in the house. We are reading cards all weekend long. I thought I was going to get up and add it a little bit earlier today, but I had a delay of game. And I've got baby boy is going to be running out for a little while. And oh, wait. Isar said, I am right. Oh, Demon Dictator, you lost your fur baby 2 weeks ago. I am so sad. Look, guys, Demon Dictator is a new friend of mine. Everybody drop some love in there for Demon Dictator. I'm going to get, what kind of love am I going to give you, my friend? I'm going to give you some purple hearts like Prince. There you go. I'm a big Prince fan. Love the man. So I'm giving you some purple hearts from Prince. Everybody that's coming into the chat, we got a new podcast that's coming on right after this. You guys are going to go right over there and you are going to watch it. It is the Bull and Bollocks podcast. You're going to recognize some of the people from the chat. So we've got new people in here. Demon Dictator. Everybody give some love. Give some love to Demon Dictator and Isar. I am thrilled. So just derailing for a second. One of the things that I do is I do remote viewing, so I can dip into some medical stuff, some physical body stuff. So I do try. So, but I'm not a vet, so I can't do that. But let's get back to the Bald Wonder. Hands up, who's sick of Harry and Meghan? I am. Guys, get in gear. What are they doing over there? So, did the judge throw out Harry's lawsuit? I didn't hear this. Did he get thrown out? I know Trump corrected his statement. Hands up. There he goes, F. So, did the judge throw out Harry's lawsuit? Now, one of the neat things that I found out is that everybody that's in that lawsuit, they can individually win and lose. They don't all have to. It's not an all or nothing kind of lawsuit. Harry can win part of it, and what's his face, Elton John can win part of it. So very cool. So what's going on with this lawsuit? Let's see. We got a balancing act here. Oh, you know what did I say? We were going to do this one or this one. Which one? This one's better for the vert. So those of you on the vert, yes, they're all separate claims. Thank you, Demon Dictator. I did not realize that until yesterday. I thought that they were all the same claim. So very interesting things that you learn. So we've got balancing act. What is the judge thinking? Oh, you like this view, Solarian? Good. The judge is thinking that there's not a lot of standing on this case. However, I think the judge thinks that if he says no to this one, if it goes out the window, it's just going to rear its head. Kind of like a hydro law case where, like, if we just chuck this one out, we're going to get it in some other kind of form. Everybody's putting their hand up. Thank you, Zeph, for dropping the bull and bollocks. Thank you. Guys, we're going to be over there. I'm going to be in the chat over there, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, what is that judge going to do? So I think that the judge is going to get, yep, thank you, Demon Dictator. This is what we've got. We've got a little bit of split here. And so what I think the judge is going to do, I think we're going to see a little bit here, a little bit there, and nobody happy. I think that's what we get. I think we're going to get that. Haley, make sure you go over to the Bull and Bollocks right after this. I'm gonna get you guys there. It's gonna be fun. We're all waiting out this storm. So Bull and Bollocks podcast, it is going to be a virtual pub. We are going to have people on a whole bunch of different continents and countries and whatnot. We're going to get a lot of different perspectives, and eventually we're going to be bringing people up. So I don't know if we're doing that tonight. We might. We just might. So I'm not in charge of the pub. I'm just in the kitchen making the snacks. So yeah, probably they're going to get a buck. Little bit of money. So the judge is going to try and split this so like everybody's not too upset. 3 of Cups there. Nobody's going to be happy. I think that Harry is just going to be difficult. I mean, he's clearly losing it. He is clearly starting to get a little icky on this whole business, on this whole lost. The report said the claim is too old for Harry. Let's take a look at that. Thank you, Sally, because I haven't looked at the news. I have not looked at the news. Anna's going to be in the kitchen. Zev is going to be the bouncer. Absolutely, my friend. So let's see. Is the claim too old? And I'm going to apologize because, guys, where did everything go? I just lost everything. Hang on. Hold on, my friends. Hold on. I'm coming. The only one here. There we go. Sally, you're already subscribed to the Bull and Bollocks. Fantastic. Love that. I only had the chat up for the portrait view. So is the claim too old? So Discovery has a lot to do with this. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you're smashing that like button. It's unfounded. So what I think the judge is going to say, that really Discovery for Harry is one thing. But if Chelsea were to say, I just found out that this information was revealed, if she just found out. So, I'm not a barrister. I'm not a solicitor in the British courts, but I know here in the United States, Discovery, the statute of limitations is based on discovery. So, for example, say you purchase a home here in the United States and you find out that the whole house was renovated with 0 permits. From the time that you find out that there were 0 permits issued for the renovation, that is when you have recourse. You have X amount of years recourse. So, yeah. Is this dodgy? Is it dodgy? Yes. And the judge has seen this done before. The judge has seen this kind of behavior before. So, is Harry going to be crying in his crybaby soup? He's going to be looking at how he did things incorrectly. Here's an indulgent question for me. So here in the United States, again, United States, the Melissa, I got your question too. Melissa C, HCB, I like that. Here in the United States, you are allowed to prep your clients for legal cases. Demon Dictator, I'm going to do that. So in the United Kingdom, you are not allowed to rehearse or prep your clients. So are they going to find out that Harry was prepped for this? And will there be any recourse as a result of that? I don't know if they're going to find out if he was prepped. I do think that they are going to discover that he was not prepared enough. So even if there was preparation done, he was not prepared for it. Yeah, but I think it's going to be of no consequence. Ooh. I do think they're going to address it and say, Senor Hari, if you do this again, there's going to be some answering for it. Because oddly, I think that they are anticipating more lawsuits out of him. Zeph, I think he was prepped per United States work. I think he's been prepped for that. I don't think that he quite knows what that means, if that makes sense. I don't think he quite knows what that means. So, all right. How many of you are waiting on the storm? How many of you are in the line of fire for the storm? My Aunt Marilyn, who we call Nervous Olympics, because she's nervous about everything. Aunt Marilyn, I actually had some fun with her today. And she was like, I think I'm overly nervous about this storm. And I texted back, what's to be nervous about? It's only 2,000 miles long. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah, this is going to be a wild storm. But she lives closer to the beach than I do. She's got a lot of salt spray in her air. Not really worried about it. Oof. Penny D, freezing out there. Penny, you getting hit by it? Sandy, stay warm there in sunny Australia. I know you guys are having one banger of a summer. Sometime tomorrow night into Monday morning. That's when we're getting it, Ian. We're getting a little bit of snow right now, but we are getting some more interesting weather. And don't you guys worry, I'm going to be doing shorts and lives from up top, from out of the basement. So let's check it out. I think I got some more questions on here. Has Eugenie really stopped talking to Andrew? So it's all the rage. Going no contact with your family. All the rage this week, right? We got Harry, Meghan, Brooklyn Beckham. Who else is going no contact? Eugenie, he's got nothing for her. Oh, she's just distancing herself to get out of that line of fire. But rest assured, guys, and you know what? Like, I think Eugenie is a little bit self-involved. I want to like Beatrice better. I hope that Beatrice is a better person. I certainly like Beatrice's marriage match a little bit better. I think he's a pretty cool guy. But I don't think she can get too far away from Daddy. I don't think she can. That's going to be quite an ask. So I do think that he's got nothing to offer her. And I think running from Daddy was, I don't know if they call him Papa or what, but I think running from him really was an effort to try and preserve her position in prominence. Let me give you a bunch of P's. I got a lot of P's there. Am I on the right mic?
Problem with Polanski is perpetual perfection.
Polanski?
That's from Family Guy.
Don't bring up Polanski. So I don't think she's going to be able to get too far away from the legacy of Andrew. I just don't think so. So how's she feeling right now? Let's dip in. Let's see how Princess is feeling. How is Princess feeling? Feeling nostalgic. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Feeling nostalgic. So here's what I think she's trying to do. I think she's trying to rebuild the reputation of the House of York. And I think she is going to distance herself, do some good works. What's up her sleeve? Perhaps another baby. So remember in the birdcage when the senator's wife said, you know what's the best thing to get away from a scandal? A big white wedding. So I think that maybe I pierced the toes. Funny, I never realized John Wayne walked like that. So I think I think we're going to see Eugenie possibly get pregnant and try and soften the blows of her father's legacy. So is Raven down here? I'm either smelling brimstone or Raven is gassing out. So Raven is our border collie. So, oh, did she look pregnant, Annette? Is she pregnant right now? Is she pregnant right now? Oh, bingo, bango. So let's all, clock it out. Maybe she's at the Christmas walk. So she's got to get to like 4 or 5 months before they're going to announce that nonsense. So not that it's nonsense. Everybody loves a baby. I love a baby. Babies are cute. Babies are cute. I would have had 10. Had I started earlier, I would have had 10. I can't afford the kids I have right now. Convenient dog for bodily function. Oh, yeah. I'm not blaming the dog. She's been gassy. We got her these new she's older. She's 11. So we got her these new the Woofie's joint biscuits. And she seems to be in a bit more comfort. She's got a weight problem. So we're trying to pull some of her weight off. Everybody that's coming in the chat, don't forget we're going to be going over to the Bull and Bollocks after this. We're going to be having some fun. Billy, Tennessee, I hope you guys are buckled up, ready for the storm. Up here in New Jersey, we are ready. Bring it on. You got a problem, Mother Nature? Bring it on. What are we doing here? I'll be taking my earrings off, kicking off my shoes, ready to get into a parking lot fist fight. I'll be like Lieutenant Dan out on that front lawn. Bring it! Well, I got a lot of problems with you people. So I love a snowstorm, kids. I love it. Can't wait for this foot of storm. Oh, the storm is here. You're snowed in. There you go. Hang on. Billy Brittle? Bridle. Am I saying it right? Hansel? Oh, Cindy, your pipes are already frozen? Cindy's pipes are frozen. Get that hair dryer down there. Cindy, it is good to see you in the chat too. We're going over to the Bull and Bollocks after Bull and Bollocks premiere episode after this. My husband's going to be hosting. Dave Murphy's going to be hosting. Becca from Gibraltar is going to be hosting. And Samantha is going to be there. So, guys, it's going to be fun. You can bring up lots of topics. Bring a drink. They're going to be drinking in the pub. It can be a hot tea. It can be a hot toddy. It can be a pint. What are you drinking tonight, Greg?
Beer.
What kind of beer?
I don't know.
Oh, you should check the kegerator.
Yeah, it's probably good.
Okay. Is it going to get too cold out there? Do we need to give it a blanket?
Oh no! Last thing I want is really, really cold beer.
Yeah, but is it going to be too cold for the
No,
kegerator?
It's in a refrigerator, so it's isolated from inside and out.
Okay. We have a kegerator on our porch, guys. I just dropped all my cards. Look at the professionalism. Let me give you guys a sloppy shuffle. I think I have my sloppy shuffle still on here. Oh, I don't. Well, we'll do sneaky snacker. There's my sloppy shuffle, kids. Both of those made by my friend Alicia Wicker. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. Will Harry's visa be looked into? Well, Donald Trump is running at the mouth. So let's see what we got. Are they going to look into his visa? Oh, Demon Dictator, I got your question. I got it. I'm sorry, I didn't let you know. Visa. Yes, that's a big yes. What is the Donald going to say? He's going to say, if Harry wants to stay in the United States, I'm not going to chase him out of here. He came in. We're looking at his visa. We're going to see what's going on with it. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not. Oh, Harry's going to be worried, though, guys, and unhappy about it. And nostalgic for the White Cliffs of Dover. Guys, all of you that are in the UK, Demon Dictator, I know we just got to know each other, but I really think that he is coming back. I think he wants to. So, Penny, good question. Does he want to be deported? Does Harry want to be kicked out?
Well, that's the best of both worlds.
It is the best of both worlds.
It makes him the victim, which he loves being.
Yes.
And then he has to go back to jolly old Britain.
Yes, well, I'm always a victim. All right. Does he want to be deported?
I'm a British prince. I've been enslaved and I need money.
Watch your inboxes for emails from Harry. He's a deported prince and he needs $10,000 to access the $50 million that he has in a bank account somewhere in Botswana. So keep an eye out in your inbox, guys. So it will relieve a lot of pressure from him. So if he's deported, is he going to go back to Great Britain by himself? By himself. I'll be freed from the claw of Meghan Markle. Oh, but isn't his name Harry Markle now? So, well, I'm Brooklyn Beckham is hyphenated. Good Lord. Good Lord. Greg would not hyphenate. He did not want the Von Scuttlebutt name. Those of you that don't know, I also go by Miranda Von Scuttlebutt. Miranda Von Scuttlebutt. There's actually a song by Stevie Ray Vaughan called Scuttlebutton, which is like my theme music. You like that, Cindy?
How is Scuttlebutt turned into a water? Water. Isn't that what it is?
No, it's a kerfuffle. It's another name for kerfuffle.
It originally was called.
It's like rumor kerfuffle.
No, it was originally a water vessel, but because people hung around it, they would talk, and it was called Scuttlebutton because that's what you would do at the time. Sit around and talk.
Okay. Did you make sure that everyone has their backgrounds?
Yes, I sent it to you, but I don't.
No, you have to send it to them, not me.
You should have sent it to you.
No, they have to get
it. Fine.
And everybody has to pick a different one.
I will pick that for you.
All right. So, Harry's visa. What a mess. What a mess. Oh, wait. I'm in the wrong chat. There we go. All right. So, let's look right now Is Harry looking at paying these legal fees? Is he looking at it? Is that going to happen? He's hoping and praying that it's going to be spread amongst the group. How much is Harry on the hook for? All right. Major Arcana, guys, we're looking at big bucks. No whammies. Minor Arcana, we're looking at actual digits. Major Arcana is the moon in reverse. Is he going to get stuck holding the bag? No, he's not going to get stuck holding the bag. And whose question was this? The Demon Dictator. I did read on this that yesterday that the damages are like Elton John's going to have kind of the same amounts as Harry that are due, but it's going to damage Elton John less because Elton John has a bigger pot to pull from. I just don't think that Harry's got that much money in the pot anymore. I think there's a lot of money missing there. So I think this is good. So how is the male going to make out? How is the ANL? How are they going to make out? Oh, so I think everybody is paying a little bit of this. I think they're going to split the cost between the petitioners and the defendant. ANL. I'm having such a hard time saying that. I think that everybody's going to have to split this. How much is this going to ding Harry? All right, so that's an easier question. You know what? I think he's going to contest it. Is he going to pay it, though? He's going to pay it. Is it going to leave him broke? It's going to leave him angry. We're going to have grumbly face Harry. There really isn't any of Harry. Like, there's grumbly face Harry, and then there's Harry walking in with his bald ass head. I said bald ass head. Yes, I did. Bald ass head. Bald as a baby's bottom. Shave that head, Harry. Shave it. You know, energetically in the spiritual realm, your hair is power. And one of the things, like, as your power grows, your hair starts to kind of get bigger and crazier. Hair color, when it changes, it's indicative of your power that you have. If you need to declutter, sometimes you need to do a haircut. When you go bald, there's two different ways. So sometimes it's indicative of your power waning, and redheaded witches are the most powerful. And you know, if Harry has any of that witchy power and that red pate of his, it's waning, it's getting weaker, it's getting less potent. We're seeing if he shaves his head, it is revelation. So if we choose to do that, there is some energetic work that you can do to kind of strengthen yourself. So, you know, I posit to Bruce Willis. We talked about Bruce Willis yesterday. When he was going bald, he shaved his head. He wore it like glory. So, you know, if Harry kind of gives into that and he kind of reclaims his power by shaving that head and going full scale, like full revelation, I think we're going to see something kind of interesting come out of him. But he's clinging on to the past, which is what we're seeing in the moment. Zeph, you're laughing so hard. Ironic that D-Fel was instrumental in bringing Doreen Lawrence's son. Wait, who's D-Fel? That's a nickname for somebody involved in the case. Is that the judge? I need help. Yeah, is it the judge? I think it's a judge. So these legal fees are going to be astronomical. So Daily Mail. Okay, thank you. All right, there we go. D-Fel. I never heard it called defail before. I've heard daily fail, but defail just kind of escaped me because I'm not that bright today. I'm not that bright and shiny. Demon Dictator, lots of questions here. Demon Dictator, keep them coming. Just keep in mind, guys, we're going to wrap it up at about 40 after the hour. So we got about 20 minutes. I'm going to be going fast. So lawyers are the only ones that win in every legal case. It's fun fact. That's why it was so much fun to be a malpractice broker for attorneys here in the U.S. because they got deep pockets. And I got to take money out of their pockets. So it was one of the things Greg said to me when I was recruited. He goes, "Ooh, you're going to be taking money from lawyers. That's fun. Nobody ever does that." So, all right. If Harry loses this court case, is his marriage to Meghan going to survive? Will they stick with it? Will they stick with it? I think they're going to status quo. I don't think that they're really in a great marriage right now. Shocking. I know that is such a divergence from everyone else's opinion. But I don't think that they're going to make any bold moves at this point. I think that they are going to really posture as much as they can. Hang on 1 second. Hold that thought. Teenager. Teenager leaving. What's that?
Were you muted?
I was muted for that. Did you hear it?
No. Well, I heard it.
So I think we're going to see status quo. I don't think they're living together. I think that she is doing stuff behind the scenes that are not conducive to a long-term marriage. What's Meghan planning behind the scenes, guys? What is she planning behind the scenes? She's planning on breaking that marriage up. So what's she telling Harry? What's the lie she's telling Harry? Oh, there's nothing to worry about. We're still together, stronger than ever. But I'm working on that split. She got a sweetie? No emperor for her. Just Harry is too much. She wants to be free to do whatever I want. She's living the life of Doria. She is going to do the same thing as Doria. So, she taking the kids? Is she going to take the kids? Is she going to take the kids? Is she taking the kids? I think so mark my words, guys. I think that she is going to split custody because I think she's going to say, I'm the only one that's working. I think that's what she's going to say. Mommy's got to work. And daddy really doesn't do anything because daddy, he's your father. She's going to pull that. She's going to pull out her cell phone. He's your father. Look, this is what he said. Just like Harry said about William. So she's going to be working to subvert his authority as a parent. I don't think he has that much authority. I don't think he knows how to be a parent. He just knows how to be a buddy and have fun with his kids. So good playmate, terrible father. He just doesn't know what he's doing. So that's what I think about that. Let me jump on to another question because we are going fast, kids. Will Brooklyn Beckham have a child? Is it baby time for Brooklyn Beckham? He is looking forward to building his own family, but this is in conflict with what I almost said Camilla, with what what's her face wanted. Oh, Demon Dictator, we'll see ya. See you later, alligator. Thank you so much for your questions. Looking forward to having more conversations with you. So I don't think that they're on the same page. I think he's ready to build his family, but I don't think he realizes what goes into building a family. So TBD. I think he wants to have one to get. He doesn't have a job. He's looking for something to do. Looking for something to do. Is Harry? Is William worried about Andrew? Is William worried about Andrew? I see. He's not necessarily worried about Andrew. I think King Charles has developed a plan for Andrew that will tuck him away neatly on a property. They don't have to really worry about him. So buckle up, Buttercup. I see you. So I don't think he's worried about Andrew. No. They're basically they've kind of pulled all the power. They pulled the stick shift out of Andrew's hand, if that makes sense. And actually took the keys to the car. I don't think he's got a lot of gas in the tank anymore. I think he's pretty much cooked. Empatized, if you know what I mean. Buckle up, Buttercup. We are actually going to have another live after this over at the Bull and Bollocks, where my husband, Beckett, Dave Murphy, and Samantha Mustard are going to be hosting their premiere episode of the Bull and Bollocks. So it's a virtual pub. We're all going to be going over there and hanging out, warming ourselves by the fire. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time over there. So do not miss it. Go over, give them a sub, and we're going to have some fun. You're getting in on the ground floor, grand opening of the Bull and Bollocks. So super, super fun. So the fun does not end here. All right. Will there be a big quake in mid-February that will take out Mimi? Oh, I'm assuming you mean a figurative earthquake in February, not an actual earthquake. Let's see. Is there going to be a virtual earthquake? We'll look at both. Virtual earthquake.
What if it's the rapture?
What if this is the rapture? What if this snowstorm is the rapture?
I need to save the seas.
So, is there going to be some kind of information? Let me go back. Is there going to be some kind of disrupt? Oh, wait a minute. Zeph, I don't have the Hipsy link open. I'm so sorry. I just realized I didn't even open it. Chrissy, personal questions. You could do super chat for it. What is Megan's February going to be like? Temperance, Queen, Chariot, Pentacles. She's gonna be trying. This is what her February is going to be like, guys. So Meghan Markle's February, and I'll do like a February forecast for her as we get closer to. I know we're pretty close to February, but I'll do it later. What we're going to see is that she is going to be trying to create collaborations and connect with people, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work out. No one is going to want to touch her with a 10-foot pole. So I know we had like Chrissy Teigen and like some some kind of weird, not even like D-list, but crazy celebrities that were partnering up with her. I think she's going to be trying to partner. Is she going to try and partner up with Brooklyn Beckham? Let me see. Is she going to try and partner up with Brooklyn Beckham for like a cooking show? Because he thinks he's a chef. Why not? Why not, right? She's going to try and partner up with Brooklyn Beckham, but they're not going to be able to do it because of the name thing. They're not going to get approval. This collab is not going to happen, but we may hear a little bit about it, guys. They may try and promote it. Megan may try and promote that. But it's not going to get off the ground. It's just going to, it's not going to work. Not going to work. All right. Hang on, kids. Hang on. Good Lord, Solarian. Right? That is potential. There's potential there. All right, we're gonna have to do these in quick hits, guys. Does Taylor Swift want to buy an NFL team? Does she want to buy an NFL team? Yes. Is it gonna happen? Right now, it's in the works, but it's just kind of a pipe dream. We'll have to visit that a little bit later. There is talk about it, though. I do think it's talking about it. Are Megan and Nicola starting a children's clothing line? I think there's talk about that too. Is Megan real keen on it? Not really. Is Nicola keen on it? I don't think Nicola wants really. Who's offered this up to them? Who has offered this up to them? I don't know who offered this up to them. It's a weird idea, though. 52 people in the chat. Let me see if we can get some more. Is Duchess Catherine, Princess of Wales, is she pregnant? Oh. So I've looked at this before, and I don't think that they are pregnant, but I think they're going to take on a ward. They're going to have somebody that they help out, and it's going to be a child that they treat as their own. So that is what's going to happen. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. All right, guys, last question. I'm going to grab this one. Then we got to go over to the Bull and Bollocks. I am going to get I'm going to get it started so you guys can go right over to the chat. And let me just get the share. This is the link to the live. So if you guys go right over there, it'll be open. You can go chat in the live. Gonna be wrapping this up, kids. Wrapping this. Oh, good Lord. What did I just do? There it goes. Blake Lively going to get pregnant to settle. That would be, no, she's not going to get pregnant again. Blake Lively, enough for her. She's not going to get pregnant. No. Joanna, we are actually going live over. Oh, it's not Dragonfly. If you go to my community page, there's a link on there. I made a link to it on there on the vertical. It doesn't drop my hyperlinks in. Sorry about that. Just head on over to the Bull and Bollocks podcast, put the whole thing in, and you are going to find everything right there. So, guys, we will do personal readings again tomorrow. I'm going to get up early. Our snow is going to be starting at, what time is our snow starting? 4 a.m. I think it's starting at 4 a.m. So I am going to be live and bananas over there in the morning. So I will be doing live readings in the morning in the snow, providing we don't lose electric. I'm also going to be live on Hipsy all day tomorrow. And I took a rest day yesterday, but I wound up cleaning. Greg and I, our bedroom is like squeaky clean. and our bathroom was squeaky clean. And I want to get busy cleaning the kids' bathroom tonight. And I'm going to change some sheets because Kathy, the world's loudest librarian, may be passing the storm with us. So, guys, go on over there. I am going to start the live right away so you can get into the chat. I'm going to put up the Bull and Bollocks music. You can hear some of the music that we created for it. But, guys, this has been fun. So, go on over to the Bull and Bollocks. We'll see you in just a couple minutes.